This is another process video for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, where we take any of our Pinterest boards that we have pinned and get them on a layout or do something with them in that regards. So what I am doing here is that I found this layout by Marianne that is like winter related, and I am going to be doing the same. This is on a Wednesday for the month of July, so I am trying to get get ahead of my holiday stuff that I've got and whatnot. So I am using from Colorcast Designs a thing that's called Twinkle. That is going to be my title that you see over there in that right hand corner. I am using Echo Park's Lumberjack Christmas, and then obviously everything will be linked down below: the Pinterest pin, the board, the playlist, all of that fun stuff. Now, I am still at my crop, and the one thing that I am going to do here is that I am taking two of my photos. My daughter went to see Santa Claus. It's one of those years where I don't always take her to get like professional photos done of her seeing Santa or, you know, like the Grinch or little things like that. So what I decided to do, that this is December daily or December documented series for 2022. And I decided that this year we're going to take photos of her with Santa Claus, and they're professionally done. Now, I use the same photographer for all of our photos. That's including our family and family photos, etc., kind of like all that stuff. So she is amazing. She allows me to have all of them because she knows that I'm a scrapbooker, and she knows that I will scrapbook all of them and tag her. So if you are in the North Augusta area of Georgia, her Facebook page will be linked down below because she is fantastic. I love her. So these are two of the photos, and this is of Santa Claus. Sorry for the little glare that you're seeing, but if you see up in the right-hand corner, you can tell that she's done some pages, some layering pieces, and then kind of squared it out, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So what I am doing here is I am going to be painting, smearing, all of that, a shadowy edge around this because I wanted to just give it that flavor of mine that I love to do is mixed media. The mixed media that I am using is of Vicky Bouton's basic white acrylic white paint. I brought along on this crop the white and the black. You can use some water to water it down to like get it spread a little bit more evenly. But because I'm really going to cover most of this up, I really didn't care how it looked, because all you're supposed to see is a shadow, and that's what you see. And then you'll see a bunch of white splatters that I do. I splatter some white on there, or some water, and then I get the splattering going. Excuse me. Sorry for the yawning. And it's just pretty much me just getting this to look the way I want it to. And so then it's just kind of that wintry, because the state of Georgia really doesn't get snow. So I always have to make our layouts look like snow, because that's just how it is. So that little square that you see right there is going to be this one little Christmas tree that you see, like what she did over off to the side. I am doing the same. I wanted that style to just kind of peek out and make it look my style, but yet follow the sketch that I'm using, or the layout, I should say. So there was a piece of paper that I found, these like hearts that matched Kaylin's PJs that she is wearing. So we were taking Santa Claus. It is outside. This fireplace that you see in the background is actually a residence here in Georgia, somewhere in Georgia that we went to, and we bought, you know, like the photographer is allowed to take photos in front of their fireplace because it's amazing, but it's outside. It's one of them because we're in the state of Georgia and we can be outside and still be able to be bundled up right in front of the fire and not feel like we're freezing our behinds off because it's not that cold. So in that regards, I am placing all of these little bits down. The title is going to be Twinkle. I made sure that I placed the words in the right spot. And then I wanted to, down on the bottom, to make these hills look like this truck and everything is kind of coming into place. So you're going to see me work around that and tinkle and dink around with these embellishments, because the one thing that I like about Echo Park, but I don't like about Echo Park, when you get their embellishments, a lot of times they have a lot of words and stuff on their embellishments that are the paper embellishments, so you're stuck doing a lot with the stickers, which is fine. That's why I got the sticker book for this one, just so that I have these little bits and bobs for this. But the problem is, then it's harder to like do the stuff that you need to do, because there's not enough like just generic stickers or paper die cuts that you can like kind of tweak and put these around, right? Or at least that's how I feel. So here I am. I'm just placing down these little bits. I wanted to get something up here in the corner. I figured having Santa Claus sleigh up in the air would work perfect in this corner with a present. And then down below, I still work on that. I've been kind of going back and forth. This is one of the layouts that I actually stayed in focus quite a bit. It was my fault the last few. I just forgot to push my mat up to touch the photo, or to touch my lights, the bottom of my lights, and that's what was my gauge, and I should have put one down below like I normally do, but I didn't. But that's okay. So I'm placing this other tree down there. Not like we need another tree or mountain down here, but it works out really well. I like how I got this to work. I'm finding little sayings to put down below here, in this little spot, just to make it, you know, the flavor of mine. And then we're just gonna keep tinkering on all of this stuff. So make sure that you go check out everybody's. It'll be all linked down below. The playlist is there. It's fantastically fantastic. There's tons of us playing along. In the whole month of July, Crystal, that is Pineapple Papers, she does a board thing where she starts on the 1st and goes all the way till the 31st. I am just doing Tuesdays and Wednesdays as of right now. Hopefully everything will work out to where it'll be where you will see 2 of these go up every week. And then also make sure that if you are coming from one of the other ones, welcome. I typically upload normally 2 to 3 times a week. Collaborations, design teams, all of that fun stuff. I am working on my way to 4,000 subscribers, and I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. If you make sure that you hit that like and subscribe, that lets me know what you like and how you like my stuff, etc., all of that fun stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to try on Tuesdays, like I explained before. Tuesdays is just going to be my normal photos, probably my house maybe, things like that. And then on Wednesdays, I want to get 5 of my layouts out of the way for Christmas, kind of like that Christmas in July factor. I'm going to knock some of them out. You'll probably see a couple more, because I would really like to get caught up, because I am a full year behind, and that is because we have been taking trips during Christmas time, and I like to add these to these because it is part of the Christmas documented. I got behind because when my husband came home in 2021, we went to up by Asheville, and that got me put behind because that was a lot of photos to take, because we went to Ruby Falls and some other falls and, you know, things like that. So, or not Ruby Falls, but a couple other falls. So that did put me behind. So I'm trying to get caught up so that I'm only 1 year behind. I'm hoping that I can get that done this year. Let's see. Still shots are coming up. Make sure that you do all that YouTube-y stuff. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.